Alright guys, Mr. JK here, and first and foremost, happy 4th of July everybody. So yeah, this is yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say. Anyways, guys, so yeah, we got another video for you guys, and it's another Shaman King video. This is Apokolips' War is Brutal, and by the way, this came out at the exact same day that this was recorded, so yeah. Hopefully you guys get an early video. Yeah, so again, like I said, this is another Shaman King video we will be reacting to, called Apokolips' War is Brutal. And as always, the link to the video will be in the description. I'm not gonna waste your time with any more chit chat. Let's get into it in 3, 2, 1.
Superman hit Darkseid with the Injustice 2 stage switch. Done came out, hit man 180 degrees. He was already behind him waiting. Done hit him again. Punch boy straight in the jaw. Had him looking like the nigga chin. Boy, Darkseid was
not the nigga chin.
He was trying to just throw out whatever he can. But Superman Heisenberg in the kitchen because he was cooking up the magic. Hit him with a threw this man back to the original stage and started wailing on them.
Dude, can we just talk about this for a second? Hold up.
Hit him with a threw this man back to the original stage and started wailing.
Can we just talk about, like, Fist of the North Star? I think I've seen some episodes of Fist of the North Star. I don't know if I should get into it, but I've heard stories about it. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to check out Fist of the North Star.
Wailing on them. So I'm gonna have to give a bit of a disclaimer for this video, as we are probably gonna be covering one of the most darkest, most gruesome superhero movies that I've ever seen. And I will be doing my darnest to try to make this funny. So from when we last left off, Superman died by Doomsday, came back, fought an evil cyborg version of himself, and his first order of business coming back to life was to throw the ones with Darkseid, and somehow convince dang near every superhero on Earth that this was a smart idea to—
Oh yeah, wasn't this the movie where they did fight Darkseid, but they all ultimately lost? Duh. And then only for at the end of the movie, when they got everybody and everybody's in like the worst shape they could possibly be in, Constantine like tells Barry to, like, dude, you got to do it, and like gets him trying to do another flashpoint, and my Barry was warning him against it, and like, you do realize like that this, like, doing, like, the consequence of doing this, like, it could be even worse than what we got now. And he said, he basically says, buddy, look at this. How could it get any more worse than this? And then Barry does it.
A backdoor Darkseid. I mean, nobody gonna interject? Man even called up the Teen Titans. You think you're gonna let the kids go up there and do something? Boy, I love Nightwing. What he gonna do? Throw a baton to Darkseid's face? And mind you, they're making this whole plan about how they're gonna jump Darkseid on Apokolips in front of a man made out of 90% of parts from Apokolips.
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb. Are you? Like, medically speaking.
And if you can see what's coming next, that's good, because the world's greatest heroes didn't, as Darkseid was eavesdropping on the whole conversation, allowing him to play one of the most devious plots I have ever seen. So the superheroes pull up to Apokolips like, yeah, we really about to get the jump on man. No. Instead, they get greeted by Darkseid, who has conjured up one of the most devious creations I have ever seen. Because if you know Darkseid and you've seen my videos, he usually has his parademons with him. And these things are just YNs with wings. And I have made multiple videos on how disrespectful Doomsday himself is. And this deplorable mother chucker decided, hey, what if I fuse them together?
Oh no.
Giving us these abominations known as paradooms, and boy,
oh god,
you could see it on the Justice League's face. Darkseid done sick these freaky creatures on the Justice League, and you already know who the first one to get owned was. I don't even gotta say it. Why'd y'all do Hal like this?
Oh
and man,
no.
It only got worse from there. They done gutted Aquaman like a fish, done cut Aquaman's wings, sparked my boy MM again. And for some reason, someone thought it'd be smart to bring the 13-year-old boy with superpowers with them. Thank God Cyborg's like, nah nah, bro, get up out of here. I got you. Boom, tuned him out so he didn't have to witness this massacre of our childhood heroes.
Don't let your kids watch
Oh,
it.
Yeah, my
no.
editor Julio, I'm gonna need you to blur all of this out right now. Things is looking gruesome. Wonder Woman losing an arm over here, Shotty done getting her face ripped apart. Nah, I'm gonna need the screen looking like an old NES game right now. And the
Oh,
heroes that
no.
died a gruesome death instantly got to be the lucky ones. Either tortured them into subservient minions, or in Superman's case, neutered my man by ejecting kryptonite straight in his bloodstream. Bro, it was getting so bad that John Constantine himself, the man who deals with demons and paranormal things on the daily, then seen all manners of things, watched the woman he loves, Satana, be eaten alive by paradooms, and said, "F it, I'm out." And bro, it's
Damn.
only gonna go downhill from here. So if you're enjoying, like and subscribe as we continue on. Jumping to present day, John Constantine and his buddy Etrigan are drinking their sorrows away, as he is wondering why did he run when seeing the love of his life being eaten alive? Why didn't he fight? But while rattling his brain on this conundrum, he comes face to face with the guy that kind of caused all this. A not well looking Superman and an even not weller looking Raven. Shouty looked like she's on the Vogue model diet. Nah,
Oh,
girl,
no.
you're looking malnourished. Eat a pizza or something. And the reason she's looking the way she is, besides the world being absolutely doomed, as her father Trigon, the big demon lord, is trying to break his way out right now. You mistake of a child, I'ma kill you and everything that you stand for.
Oh,
So
boy.
after a gentleman's conversation, well, these remaining Justice League members discuss that they have another plan to try to stop Darkseid since the first one worked so well. But they need John's help to find Damian Wayne, as they feel like he is a key part of bringing back Batman and a major part of their plan getting up to Darkseid. So they use magic to teleport to his location and end up being surrounded by the League of Assassins. And after a pretty one-sided fight, Damian appears, revealing that he is the new leader of the League of Assassins. But after some convincing, they were able to get Damian to agree to
Oh,
help
man.
them with their plan. Decide it's time to
Yeah, you know, that's how bad it's gotten, to the point where, like, even he became, like, leader of the League of Assassins. Something that his dad didn't want him for, but it happened anyway.
reconvene with the rest
That's
of
how
the team,
fucked
who's
everything
being
is.
led by Lois Lane. Hey, I see you, Queen Girl Power. And she is in midst of a brawl trying to win the respect of the Suicide Squad by fighting Harley Quinn. And bros, I didn't know I needed to see a cat fight between Lois Lane and Harley Quinn, but I'm happy I'm here. Ain't that right, fellas? Ah, ha, ha, ha. I don't know who done that Lois her
Bro, stop being down bad, man.
moves, but even when Harley Quinn tried to cheat,
Nah, but even I gotta admit, like, I'm slightly down bad for these two.
I beg your pardon?
she still put her in her place. But after winning, she earned their respect, and they are fighting for her team now. And after finding out John Constantine hooked up with King Shark, why did they ask?
I'm sorry, what? That is, oh, why do you put that into my head? No!
that. But Lois Lane catches up everybody with her master plan as Darkseid is siphoning the magma from Earth, trying to turn Earth into its own barren wasteland of an apocalypse. Revealing that Darkseid might be busy and Lex Luthor has a teleportation device that they could send a small team of heroes up with and blowing up Apokolips. And even though some people were pretty skeptical of this plan, making it sound like it's a trap, just like last time, the Earth was going to be dead in a week anyway, so this was really their best shot. So while the main team of people are trying to infiltrate LexCorp, they're going to send out every hero they have to take on some parademons and fight off the pillar. I mean, the first squad looked good. We kind of got the superhero clones. We got Shazam with his missing leg that he used in lightning. You got Superboy and Shaquille O'Steal in the back.
Shaquille O'Steal.
You know, people you would want to send out, but the other squads, they kind of started having to scrape in the bottom of the barrel pretty quick. I mean, I love Batman and the Bat family, but I mean, you could have gave them at least like one super powered person with them. They didn't send a magic man.
Yeah, that is true. Dr. Fate is in that universe.
As backup, but they realized they did leave one of those siphoning pillars unattended, and this could throw the whole plan off. But John had a plan and decided to call up an old friend.
There you are, Swampy.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
Swamp
Swamp Thing.
Thing. Swamp Thing, let's go. So John asked Swamp Thing for help, and if you know Swamp Thing, my boy is pretty simple-minded. Sounds like, bro, I need you to go and take care of this pillar and fight some demons for me, please. Swamp Thing's like, nah, bro, I'm only here for the green. I only serve the green, you know what I mean? So John has to break it down to this man into a fundamental level, like, ayo, dummy.
I was like, you're in it for the green, right? Well, guess what? That thing is threatening the green. And he goes, bet.
This pillar here is killing Earth. If Earth dies, yes, the humans die, but the green also dies. And Swamp Thing then put two together and was like, huh, that make a lot of sense. And then took on a whole army of paradudes. But with John's quick thinking, this actually sets the plan back in motion and they're able to break into Lex Tower. And they come to find out that Lex Luthor is actually the mole that's been helping them. And he's gonna be the one to teleport them up to Apokolips.
All hail Darkseid.
Meanwhile, with Darkseid, who left Apokolips to put the final nail in the coffin for all Green Lantern fans, who travels to Oa, the headquarters of the Green Lanterns, and you know what's coming next. Boy only took 5 minutes.
No, it took 5 minutes.
Oh, come on! Are you serious?
He destroyed all of Oa. He done had the little blue men on the ground. Boy,
Oh,
there was like
no.
5 lanterns left and they were just trying their best like, yo, we got him. Darkseid dealt with them and snapped Kilowog's neck in an instant. Boy, it is the D. Oh, and John Stewart shows up the first time in this universe already christened the ground. Now, it gotta be a conspiracy, a psyop or something. Who up there has generational help from the Green Lantern Corps? And if you don't
Yeah, it's like every single time I see one of these movies, like the Green Lanterns absolutely get shafted. And the thing is, they have one of the most powerful objects in the world, but they still get shafted by people like Darkseid and any other force that's about as powerful as him. It's like, damn, dude, man.
Yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true.
Like Green Lantern is like second weakest superhero next to freaking Aquaman. That's saying something from what I've seen.
believe me, he does John Stewart the dirtiest out of anybody else by telling Batman to send some of Earth's magma right on top of my man. Nah, make Green Lanterns great again, bro. What is going on? But while Darkseid was making quick work of a whole core of Green Lanterns, Superman team did end up getting teleported onto Apokolips to go further with their plan. However, they were found out by a whole bunch of their friends turned cyborgs. And John Constantine ends up using Wonder Woman's lasso of truth to break the mind control. And with her out of it, she says she'll stand back and fight off the other Cyborg League members, allowing our team to go and find the generator, which will be the thing that they use to blow up Apokolips. However, when they get there, they find no generator. Instead, it's the Flash, who has been perpetually running since being captured. And my man has seen better days. He looked like one of those kids I sent 25 cents to on the TV. No. But luckily, they were able to break him out, and John Constantine was able to calm him down with some magic. However, by touching his mind, he finds out all of these things, how effed this universe is all because of the Flash. It's because Barry saving his mother, the thing he's been told many of times not to do, made the Flashpoint paradox, then end up making this universe so bad. Who knew one guy's mother being dead would change history so much? I'm sorry, Barry. She just gotta stay dead. You gotta stop trying, my man. Which is great that they found the Flash, but because there's no generator, there's nothing for them to blow up, and their plan kind of goes up in smoke. So they decide they're in too deep and they're gonna have to improvise. And they end up actually fighting Cyborg, who's been fused into the wall. I mean, say what you will about Darkseid, but this man is creative. But while helping Cyborg out, Batman and Darkseid come lurking out of the shadows, ready to run these ones. And bro, Batman in that Morbius chair when he saw his son, wanted to say the most disrespectful-ish I could imagine a father saying to his son.
Your mother drugged me to conceive you, goaded me into raising you, and broke me mentally. I see you were never my son. Only a burden.
Oh, that's cold.
Nah, bro.
Damn.
literally what in the actual is
I
going
know, right?
on. I know Darkseid done turned him evil in this, but I feel like he done took that to a personal place deep down in his soul. Nah, I know my boy Damien feeling like the Fresh Prince, like,
How come he don't want me, man?
Oh
Daisy
no,
done stood
not
up.
that episode. That episode was sad as hell.
So quick in that chair and started putting a pause on his own child. Like, nah, I ain't holding back. I ain't gonna pretend to let you win now. Hit him with the "you not Dick Grayson, not even Tim Drake. Boy, I even love Jason Todd more than you." Batman was about to do the finishing move to his son, and Darkseid is pleased with this. Nah, he was really on that Emperor Palpatine, like, yes, let the hate throw flow, strike him down.
Let the hate flow.
Stop it. Get some help.
Bro, hallelujah, because this man's PTSD know when to kick in at the right time, I guess. And he breaks out of the mind control. Feel like he could have done that a little sooner, but hey. Oh, but Darkseid was pissed. He like, oh, okay, if you ain't gonna do it, I'll do it. Was about to erase Batsy until Robin done took the hit for his own pop. Boy, more crispier than a fry stuck in a deep fried bowl. But Raven witnessing her love being killed in front of her, her daddy was coming out, the big hitter himself. Luckily for her, Constantine came in for the assist. Try to even make a deal with Trigon like, yo, bro, you could use my body and we could jump this fool together. Oh, but his boy Trigon a picky. He like, nah, I'm good. And snatched the closest Kryptonian he could find. And this is all kind of tough, I won't lie. But how he acts is really what gets me, because Trigon looks at Darkseid and says, oh, you one of them new guys? I'm not impressed. Nah, Trigon really talking down to the dude that just took down half the DC universe by himself. Things are about to get serious.
Oh boy. Trigon versus Darkseid. Place your bets.
But he goes and ends up snapping John Constantine's neck. But I'll let you know, this fusion of characters is crazy because it starts dog walking Darkseid all over the place. Man was really using volleyball tactics on man's face. And did this man just put his foot on Darkseid's head like he is a lesser being? Oh no, you done solved one problem and made a whole nother one. Good thing they can rely on Constantine, because if you know this character, him being
he's got contingencies for stuff like this.
and that doesn't really mean much, because while he's in the afterlife, he gets to see his love Satana, who tells him one of the biggest twists of the movie. If you remember when he ran away once he saw her getting eaten alive and everyone else dying, and how it bothered him on why he ran from that situation, well, it's because Batman made a contingency plan, you know he loves to do those, just in case Superman effed up so bad that Zatanna would put a spell on Constantine if everything went left like it did, that he wouldn't try to fight and instead try to live and run away. So Batman made a contingency plan.
Wow.
With another man watching his true love being eaten in front of him to save the world.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
This guy can literally think of everything.
Yeah, he just like, dude, playing 5D chess over there, man. That's why Batman is one of the best, like, tacticians in comics.
We're finding out this revelation, our boy is actually pissed and comes back to life, as well as Raven saving Damian. But still having a Superman Trigon problem on their hands, Batman comes up with the brilliant idea to try to snap Clark out of it by broadcasting the love of his life dying in front of him. Batman, what is up with you this movie?
That's
I mean,
fucked.
it worked both times.
It works, but damn, that's fucked.
So that's how you're gonna play it. You gonna do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
But you can't keep showing every guy the person they love die in front of them. It's
Bruh,
kind of F.
not once, but twice.
Up, but messed up as it is, it did work.
It
And
worked.
Superman expelled Trigon from his body, and the side effect of it was it fully restored Superman, taking all the kryptonite out of his blood. And fam, if you watch my videos, you know when I start playing this music right here, oh, things is about to go down.
Boy.
Superman hit Darkseid with the Injustice 2 stage switch. Done came out, hit man 180 degrees. He was already behind him waiting. Done.
Nah, forget that. I want to see the Injustice. I forgot what that special like move. The one where he like punches up in the sky and then punches and then punches and then punches and then like I want to see that.
hit him again. Punch boy straight in the jaw, had him looking like the nigga chin. Boy, Darkseid was pressed. He was trying to just throw out whatever he can. But Superman Heisenberg in the kitchen because he was cooking up the magic. Hit him with a pop. Threw this man back to the original stage and started wailing on them. You gonna make us have to reboot this whole fucking universe, you bitch. You ruined Hal Jordan, and you should subscribe to Trauma Geek 100. Darkseid had to throw that mega beams or something. He was like, please get off me, sir. But Superman and Lois has been binge watching Game of Thrones in their meantime. And Superman done gouged out that boy's eyes and started swinging him like he was Loki.
No, he gave him the Hulk treatment. I was gonna say he gave him the Hulk treatment.
Feeling like a puny god. Unbeknownst to Darkseid, still throwing their hands with Superman, he didn't realize this was a tag team match. As Constantine and Raven done gave Trigon his own body so he could run the ones himself. Oh, and that boy was having way too much fun. I ain't gonna lie to you, he was enjoying himself. But this allows our team to escape while Cyborg sacrifices himself to trap these two gods forever. And he says his iconic catchphrase one last time.
Suck it, bitches.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, come on. You gonna blue ball me like that?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
God, I did not think that was what he was going to say.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say booyah.
I was going to be booyah, my fault. But with this, the heroes win. Well, I wouldn't really call it much of a win, seeing that everything is absolutely
Oh, no, not the sad curse of Carly Doll music, no.
effed. And most of the people in the world are dead, and all their friends and loved ones are either dead or alive and either mutilated, tortured, or shells of their former selves. So like I've said plenty of times, this movie is effed. And Batman even points out that the rotation of the world has stopped and billions will die, and Superman over here trying to be the bright light for everyone, like, come on guys, we can't give up hope, we're the Justice League, we'll figure it out.
Shut your lame ass up.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
don't do that. Like, he's trying to cheer them up.
For Constantine, because he looks over to the Flash like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to go do another Flashpoint, my boy. No, I can't. I promised Iris I wouldn't do it. She dead, fool. Everyone dead. You think this is living? There's only one person that could change this, and it's you. You did it. You should change it back. Yeah, we might F up the next universe. And yeah, we might even make some of the same mistakes. But keep it real with your dog. Look around. Literally, anything is better
Than this. Anything is better than this.
in this ending. And the Flash knew what he needed to do and reset the whole DC animated universe, saving the day yet again.
Oh, and it's like that? Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching today. I'll see you all next time. Peace. And also, happy 4th of July.